Have you ever wanted to connect with a woman on a deeper, more intimate level, but felt unsure about how to approach it? Maybe you're anxious, questioning yourself, and worried about rejection. But what if I told you there's a way to navigate intimacy that's not only respectful and effective, but also rooted in the timeless principles of Stoicism? Today, we're diving into a powerful psychological framework that will transform how you approach intimacy. It's not just about words. It's about mastering your emotions, presenting yourself with confidence, and creating a dynamic where intimacy feels natural and mutual. Imagine this. You're sitting across from a woman you've been seeing for a while. There's chemistry, connection, and a desire to take things to the next level. But instead of exuding confidence, you feel uncertain. You're caught up in what-ifs. What if she says no? What if she pulls away? Here's the truth. Those are the wrong questions. The real question is, how can you approach intimacy in a way that makes her feel safe, respected, and genuinely drawn to you? How do you align your actions with Stoic principles of self-control, patience, and emotional intelligence to create a connection that's deeper than surface-level desire? Stick with me for the next few minutes. By the end of this video, you'll understand a step-by-step approach to intimacy that is grounded, psychologically savvy, and deeply respectful. This isn't your average dating advice. It's a mindset shift that focuses on emotional connection, mutual respect, and self-assurance. Let's dive in. Step 1. The psychological trick, balancing vulnerability with strength. First, let's explore a dynamic most men misunderstand: vulnerability balanced with strength. When many people hear vulnerability, they equate it with weakness or oversharing. But real vulnerability isn't about dumping your emotions on someone. It's about authenticity. It's about being open with your intentions in a way that shows confidence, not neediness. In the context of Stoicism, vulnerability means showing your true self while staying grounded and in control of your emotions. It's the difference between saying, "I need you to validate me," and confidently stating what you feel. For example, instead of dancing around your feelings, you might say, "I've really enjoyed the time we've spent together. I feel a strong connection with you, and I'd like to take things to a more intimate level because I believe it could deepen our relationship." Why is this approach effective? 1. It's clear and direct. You're not playing games or hiding your intentions. 2. It's respectful. You're inviting her to consider intimacy, not pressuring her. 3. It's grounded in connection. You're framing intimacy as a way to enhance your relationship, not just satisfy a physical desire. When you pair vulnerability with strength, you create an irresistible dynamic. It taps into our universal need for connection while demonstrating that you're emotionally secure and self-assured. This balance of openness and confidence signals that you're someone she can trust, making intimacy feel both safe and desirable. Step 2. The Stoic art of patience, letting her set the pace. Patience is a cornerstone of Stoicism, and one of the most attractive qualities you can embody. In our fast-paced world, patience is rare. Most people rush to get what they want, whether it's in work, life, or relationships. But when it comes to intimacy, patience signals emotional maturity and self-control. Here's what patience isn't. It's not passivity or simply waiting around. In Stoicism, patience is active. It means being engaged, observant, and responsive without forcing the outcome. After expressing your feelings, give her time and space to process. Don't fill the silence with nervous chatter or try to persuade her. Instead, embrace the pause. This moment of silence is powerful. It's when she reflects on her feelings and comfort level. Stay present. Maintain eye contact. Keep your body language open and relaxed. By doing this, you're signaling, "I'm confident, and I respect you enough to let you decide on your terms." This approach not only makes her feel valued, but also fosters trust and safety, creating a foundation for deeper intimacy. Step 3. The subtle art of suggestion, planting the seed. Here's where the psychology gets even more interesting. The power of suggestion. Instead of directly asking for intimacy, consider planting an idea that allows her to internalize it on her own terms. For example, you might say, "I think being closer to you would feel really natural for us, don't you?" This isn't a demand. It's a gentle nudge, a way of encouraging her to explore the idea in her mind without feeling pressured. Why does this work? Because people are more receptive to ideas they feel they've arrived at themselves. When you suggest rather than demand, you empower her to take ownership of the progression, making her more likely to embrace it. From there, you can nurture this suggestion through small, affectionate gestures, holding hands, light touches, or meaningful eye contact. These subtle cues build emotional and physical closeness, making intimacy feel organic rather than forced. Step 4. Building anticipation, the power of delayed gratification. Another principle of Stoicism is mastering delayed gratification. This means valuing the process and understanding that anticipation can amplify connection. Intimacy isn't just about physical closeness, it's about building emotional depth. So, instead of rushing, focus on creating meaningful experiences together. Engage in deep conversations. Share personal stories. Spend time doing things you both enjoy. These moments create a foundation of trust and connection. By taking your time, you signal that you're not driven by impulse, but by a genuine desire to connect on a deeper level. This self-control is not only attractive, it's a sign of emotional maturity. Step 5. Emotional intelligence, reading her cues. Emotional intelligence is key when navigating intimacy. It's about being attuned to her emotions and responses. Pay attention to subtle signals, her body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions. If she seems hesitant or unsure, acknowledge it. For example, you seem a little quiet. How are you feeling about what we're discussing? This approach shows that you're not just focused on your desires, but genuinely care about her feelings. It creates a safe space for her to open up, strengthening your connection. Step 6. The role of self-control, being in command of your desires. Self-control is a hallmark of Stoicism and an essential trait when approaching intimacy. It means not letting your desires control you. If she isn't ready, don't react with frustration or impatience. Instead, show understanding. For instance, I respect your feelings and want you to feel comfortable. Let's take things at a pace that feels right for you. This response shows emotional resilience and reinforces your self-worth. It also leaves the door open for deeper connection in the future. Step 7. Communicating value, a shared journey. Finally, communicate that intimacy is about mutual growth. It's not just about what you want, but what you can share together. For example, I think becoming closer could bring us more happiness and understanding. I see it as a way for us to grow together, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. By framing intimacy as a shared experience, you emphasize respect and partnership, aligning your actions with Stoic principles. Becoming a Stoic in love and intimacy. Gentlemen, approaching intimacy isn't about tactics or tricks. It's about authenticity, patience, and emotional mastery. When you embody Stoic principles, you create a dynamic where intimacy feels natural, mutual, and deeply fulfilling. Remember, the journey is just as important as the destination. Stay grounded, stay self-assured, and most importantly, stay stoic. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on relationships, self-mastery, and personal growth. Until next time, be strong, be respectful, and keep striving to be the best version of yourself.